Police accountability is now at the center of Indonesia's growing unrest. Authorities have suspended an officer involved in the killing of a delivery rider last week, a case that has sparked anger across the country. The driver was struck and killed by a police vehicle during demonstrations in Jakarta, ignoring outrage that has since spread nationwide. The protests are now being driven by a striking visual: hundreds of women dressed in pink marching through Jakarta's street. They've become the face of the movement, wielding brooms to symbolize their call to, in their words, sweep away the dirt of the government corruption and heavy-handed policing. Placards they carried demanded justice for victims and urged lawmakers to redirect funds from military and police to social services. Protest organizers say women's anger and courage are fueling this movement.
We see this scene of mothers participating in protests alongside students and the people as a form of anger and courage, including voicing the concerns of women. Our anger starts because various government and House of Representatives policies currently contradict the efforts to improve life and instead plunge the people into unemployment, violence, and discrimination.
Many women also say their voices are too often ignored in policy making. One demonstrator put it bluntly. Listen to this.
Women are at the heart of the struggle, but our voices are often not heard. One thing that should be considered is the participation of women. How the state has an obligation to value, respect, fulfill, and promote human rights and women's rights, but the state neglects to do so.
The protests, which began in Jakarta, have quickly escalated across the country. Rights group report at least 10 deaths since last week, with demonstrations sometimes spiraling into rioting and looting. Security forces have responded with tear gas and rubber bullets, even as the government insists it is committed to the order. President Prabowo Subianto, who appeared at the military parade in Beijing, has said the military and the police will stand firm. He has also suggested that some of the unrest shows signs of terrorism and treason, language that protesters say paints citizens as enemies rather than voices of dissent. For now, the suspension of the police officer has done little to ease tensions. Protesters insist that reforms, accountability, and justice are the only answers. The movement, symbolized by women in pink and the sweeping brooms, have become a rallying cry for Indonesians demanding a change. That's all for now. We'll continue following this story closely. Stay tuned to Money Control for more global updates. See you in the next report.